Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have it all while others struggle? This question leads us to the teachings of Neville Goddard, a man who brought a unique perspective to the world of metaphysical teachings. He emphasized a principle he called the law of assumption, which centers around the idea that our thoughts and feelings shape our reality. Neville Goddard's teachings revolve around the belief that you become what you believe. So if you see the end and live from that end, you will manifest it. But how do we do that? According to Neville, the answer lies in feeling. But what does feeling mean in this context? Is it about experiencing intense emotions or something else? In Neville's teachings, feeling is not about an emotional roller coaster ride. Instead, it's about acceptance. It's about embracing the end result as true, even before it materializes in the physical realm. Imagine you want to manifest wealth. According to Neville's teachings, you have to feel and accept that you are already wealthy. It's not about wanting or wishing for wealth, but about feeling and accepting that you already possess it. This feeling of acceptance is the secret to manifesting your desires. But there's more to this. The feeling you need to focus on is not one of intense excitement, but one of peace, ease, and flow. It's about feeling so natural in your desired state that you feel a sense of peace around it. It's about fully accepting your desired state as your current reality, so much so that it feels natural and easy. And this is where the power of the human imagination comes into play. Neville believed that our minds cannot differentiate between imagination and reality. So, if you can imagine and feel your desired state as your current reality, your mind will work to fill in the gaps and make it your actual reality. So in Neville's teachings, feeling is indeed the secret. It's about accepting your desired state as your current reality, feeling at peace with it, and letting your imagination and subconscious mind do the rest. Now, when we talk about feelings, what exactly do we mean? This question often arises when delving into the teachings of Neville Goddard, particularly his law of assumption. The term feeling, as used by Goddard, is frequently misunderstood, and it's essential to shed light on its true meaning. When Goddard speaks of feeling, he's not referring to intense emotion or overwhelming passion. Instead, he's talking about a state of acceptance, a deep-seated belief in the reality of your desires. It's about being so sure of your desired outcome that you live, breathe, and exist as if it's already a part of your reality. Imagine you're holding a ripe, juicy apple in your hand. You feel its weight, its texture, its coolness. You don't have to convince yourself that the apple is real. You know it. You feel it. That's the kind of feeling Goddard is referring to. It's the knowing that what you desire is already yours. This concept often collides with our common understanding of feelings as intense emotions. We might think that we need to summon up strong feelings of joy, excitement, or gratitude to manifest our desires. But Goddard's teachings suggest otherwise. It's not about the intensity of the emotion, but about the acceptance of the end result. So if you've been struggling to muster up intense emotions around your desires, take a breath. Ease into the knowing, the acceptance that your desires are already yours. Allow yourself to live from the end, to exist in a state where your desires have already manifested. This is not to say that emotions don't play a role in the law of assumption. They do, but their role is different than we might think. Emotions are the language of the subconscious mind. They are the bridge that connects our conscious desires to our subconscious beliefs. But they are not the driving force of manifestation. The driving force is acceptance, the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So remember, it's not about the intensity of the emotion, but about the acceptance of the end result. What is the right feeling to focus on then, you may ask? Well, the key feeling to focus on, according to Neville Goddard's teachings, is not one of intense emotion, but rather a state of peace, ease, and flow. Take a moment to consider these three feelings. Peace, the state of tranquil serenity, where there is no conflict, only harmony. Ease, the feeling of comfort and effortlessness, as if everything is falling into place perfectly. And flow, the sensation of being in the zone, of seamless integration with the rhythm of life. These key feelings are not mere emotional states. They are the underlying sensations that you need to cultivate in order to manifest your desires. You see, these feelings are the bedrock on which your desired state of being is built. They are the soil in which the seeds of your desires can take root and flourish. Let's delve a little deeper, shall we? The feeling of peace, for instance, is about accepting the end result as true. It's about knowing that your desire is already fulfilled and living from that end. It's about being at peace with the fact that what you desire is already yours. The feeling of ease, on the other hand, is about letting go of struggle and resistance. It's about trusting that the universe is working in your favor, that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. It's about moving with the flow of life rather than against it. And the feeling of flow, well, it's about being in sync with the rhythm of life. It's about being fully present and engaged in the moment, about being in a state of effortless productivity where everything just seems to click into place. The important thing to remember, though, is that these feelings must feel natural. They must be a part of who you are, not something that you're trying to force or fake. You see, the subconscious mind is a master of detecting incongruence. If you're trying to manifest a state of abundance, but deep down you're feeling scarcity, the subconscious mind will pick up on that, and it will create more of what you're truly feeling. So, cultivate these feelings of peace, ease and flow. Nurture them, make them a part of your everyday life. And once your desired state feels natural, you'll feel a peace around it. How does acceptance play into this, you might ask? Well, acceptance, my dear listener, is the cornerstone of manifestation. It's at the very heart of Neville Goddard's teachings. It's not about merely wanting or yearning for something. It's about accepting it as your reality even before it materializes in your physical world. Now, let's delve a bit deeper into this concept. When we say acceptance, what we mean is embracing the end result as an absolute truth. This is no easy task, mind you. It requires a shift in your mindset. You must dare to believe in the unseen, to trust in the power of your imagination, to have faith in the process. Let's consider a simple example. Let's say you desire opulence. Now, this doesn't mean you strive for it, worry about it, or constantly think about how you're going to achieve it. Instead, it means you accept opulence as your natural state of being. You live and breathe it. You feel the richness, the abundance in every fiber of your being. You don't question it, you don't doubt it, you simply accept it as your truth. This, my friends, is the power of acceptance. But acceptance alone is not enough. You must also believe. Believe in what, you might ask? Believe in yourself. Believe in your desires. Believe in your ability to manifest your dreams. But remember, belief is more than just a thought or a wish. It's a deep, unshakable conviction. It's knowing beyond any doubt that you are already what you desire to be. This belief, this acceptance, sends a powerful message to your subconscious mind. It tells your mind that you are ready, that you are deserving, that you are capable. And your mind, in turn, starts to shape your reality to match your beliefs. This is where the magic happens. This is where your dreams start to take form. So how do you cultivate this belief, this acceptance? It starts with your imagination. Visualize your desires as clearly as you can. Feel them, experience them, live them in your mind, then let them go. Release them into the universe and trust that they will manifest in your reality. Belief is acceptance. Believe that you already are what you want to be. What role does our imagination play in this process? Let's delve into that. See, the human imagination is a potent tool. A bridge, if you will, connecting our conscious desires with our subconscious mind. It's like a language that our subconscious understands, facilitating communication between the two realms of our consciousness. But here's the fascinating part. Our mind, in its infinite complexity, is unable to distinguish between what's imagined and what's real. It simply accepts the images we create, the narratives we weave, and the feelings we associate with them as truth. This is where the power lies. By deliberately using our imagination to conjure up images and feelings of our desires as already fulfilled, we are effectively communicating with our subconscious. We're instructing it, asking it to work in our favor, to align with our conscious goals. And remember, our mind fills in the gaps from our vision. It's a partnership, a dance between the conscious and the subconscious, choreographed by our imagination. How does sleep fit into all of this, you may ask? Well, sleep plays an essential role in reprogramming our subconscious minds for success. It is during this quiet, restful state that our subconscious minds are most receptive to the impressions we give it. Consider this: as we drift into slumber, the chatter of our conscious minds quiets, creating an ideal state for our subconscious to accept new ideas. It is the perfect time to consciously feel the wish fulfilled. This means, as you're falling asleep, you should be living in the end result of your desires. Feel the peace, the ease, the joy of having what you desire. By doing so, you're essentially planting a seed in the fertile soil of your subconscious. And with time, this seed will grow into the manifestation of your desires in reality. So never underestimate the power of sleep. Sleep is the door into heaven, the connection to the source, God, and must be impregnated with the idea